Hi, graduate. Come in. Such an exciting day for you today. Graduation day. A day you thought would never come. A lot of hard work has been put in for you to get here, and your day is finally here. I'm so proud of you. So I'm just going to somewhat quickly, we know I like to kind of jibber jabber a bit, but quickly do your makeup for your graduation ceremony. It looks like it's about to pour down rain any second, so let's get this started so you can be under cover when it does decide to just unleash, because the thunder rumbles are real, right? So I know I asked you before you came over to wash your face. I have a little bit of skincare, but it looks like you were able to get your face washed, so thank you. I know you had a lot to do today. So I just want to start off with some Marine Collagen Ample. This is a Korean skincare, not a skin brand. That's different and probably illegal. Skincare brand. I like this quite a bit. It's the Hellpore brand. It's really nice. It smells terrible, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it doesn't smell great, but that's fine. And the color is pretty. Nothing that matters. Have you figured out what college you're going to be going to yet? Or are you taking a gap year? Okay, nice. Next is the Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. I'm going to use 2 primers today because you'll be taking a lot of pictures and maybe crying a few tears. Happy tears, I know. But we want to make sure all of this stays on your face. Although some of the best pictures I have of myself are when so many happy tears are running. And it shows. Because happy tears are good tears. And that's a great moment to catch. Okay. So let that dry. Just a little bit. Both of these products sink in very quickly. Okay. So while I put on the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, I thought we could talk a little bit kind of about the direction we're going to go with your makeup. I feel like a soft glam is going to be nice, kind of a neutral, because you want your cap and gown to not be competing with your makeup. And a nice neutral look is timeless. We've all seen the pictures of people from the 80s and 70s and just look very defined by their era. And I think nowadays people are going for a more neutral look and more timeless, where you look back with your grandkids at your pictures and it's not such a stark, wow, that was 2024 look. I mean, nothing wrong with being, defined by your era. It's kind of fun to look back and feel like that was definitely 70s, 60s, 50s, 80s. I think in the 90s, it was still a little bit of that, but since then we've kind of moved on to a more neutral look. Don't look what I'm wearing today, because it's kind of bright, but if I were graduating today, I would tone it down quite a bit. But I graduated a very long time ago. So let's get some, there it is. Some concealer on. You don't need a whole lot. This is the AOA Studio concealer. Just a little dab. It's very full coverage, which is nice. And it lasts a long time. Okay. And get that well worked into the brush so it's not like just stamping on a full daub there. Alright. Do we want to close your eyes? No, let's look up. Just go under your eyes here. And blend it out just a little bit. Doesn't take a whole lot. And reapply. Okay. Look up again. Perfect. Beautiful. Like I said, you don't have a lot there, but just try to make everything somewhat similar. For your foundation, I have 3 different ones to choose from. We have the Doll 10. I really like this one a lot. It's in the shade Light. It's full coverage and it's long lasting, which is great. I have this foundation, Lasting Makeup Foundation. Don't have a shade, but this is very nice as well. It's very, very thick though. So the Doll 10 is full coverage, but it's lightweight. This is nice, but you will be feeling it all day. And I would say all night, but please do wash your face when you get home or wherever you're going after graduation, because you don't want to wear your makeup overnight. Then we have Catrice Cosmetics. I like this one quite a bit as well. This is the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. It says it lasts up to 24 hours. Please do not wear it for 24 hours. Wash your face. It's so important. Get your makeup off. This one's very nice though. This is full coverage, as you can hear. Super lightweight. It's very liquidy. What do you think? You want to go with this one? Great plan. I like this one quite a bit. Alright. I had a hard time finding it for a little while, but thankfully I was able to get my hands on some more. How serendipitous. Let me find this. Okay. And put just a few drops on here. See how liquidy that is? Just glides right over your skin. It's really nice. Let's see if I can close this one-handed. Hey. Okay. Okay. And I'm just going to rub this over your face, kind of dot it on, stipple, if you will, stipple it on. And then go over it with a dry beauty blender or blending sponge to kind of absorb anything that's left over and smooth it all out to a nice finish, okay? Go over your cheeks. Yeah, you can hear people out there cutting the grass, trying to beat the weather. Lawn mowing season is in full swing around here. So what are you going to do after graduation? Whatever you want, that's right. I'm just so proud of you. You've worked so hard. I don't know where the time has gone, but it does fly by. Lift your chin up. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Make sure we get that blended down. Perfect. Love that. That was definitely the right choice there. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do next is set it with some powder, just a light little dusting. And while that kind of sits on your face, no, we have to go over it with the sponge, yes. And then we'll set it with powder, right. Get right in the nose there. Perfect. Yeah, this foundation holds up really nicely for sweating or crying, anything along those natures. Rain, even. Hopefully we'll get you out of here before that happens, though. Okay, now, powder. Alright, honestly, I would forget my head if it weren't screwed on most days. So I just have a little powder puff, powder poof, and my favorite setting powder. I took the sifter out, so I'm kind of playing with fire a little bit here. Alright. Okay. And there's enough in the lid here. I'm just going to dab it in and knock off the excess. Alright, there we go. And this is going to be enough for your whole face. So just other side of your face here. Just gently press that in. Beautiful. And down your nose into the crevices there. Wonderful. Yep. This really sets everything into place and just keeps it there. So while that's marinating, let us make a mess. But aside from that, let us go in with your eye makeup. So I know I want it to go neutral, and I do, but you know me, there has to be a touch of glitter and glam. So I have a few options for toppers. We have CoverGirl Exhibitionist in 2 different shades. We have, does not have the color on there. That is really surprising. Oh, I guess we have numbers. Okay. Interesting. We have number 1. This is kind of a nice champagne-y, almost pewter color. It's definitely more silver. And then we have number 4, which is almost a little bit more coppery. And I can swatch these if you like. They're liquid eyeshadows. Yeah, you can kind of see there. So we have these 2, which they are definitely, I don't know if full coverage is the right term, but they get the job done. And then we have a hard candy color in Soft and Sultry, number 896, Fierce Effects. I like this one quite a bit as well. Let me swatch these really quickly for you. This is a loose shadow, so this is messy. It has a little stamper there. It's really pretty though. And I think for a soft glam or a neutral look, that's really pretty. And look at the shine that it gives. It's really nice. Let's do the Exhibitionist shades. we'll do number 1 first and then number 4. Number 1 again is that more silver toned color of the two. Just to give you an idea. So there's that. Has a nice sheen to it, and it dries down really well and does not crease. And then we have number 4. A rose gold. That's what I would call this one. It's definitely a rose gold. It's really pretty as well. So maybe a coppery rose gold, but I think this leans more to the rose gold side. So for the powders, I guess, I have my ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette. This is wonderful for some neutrals. You have some cool toned neutrals here, which I think will really go nicely. Let's look at a few of these colors. We have Bold Type, B-O-U-L-D. It's a nice gray taupe. We have Fascinated, which would be a nice gray kind of transition shade. And then let's go with Obsidian. This one right here to kind of deepen up that outer color. That's really pretty. Although I would think Obsidian would be a black, but maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I'm going to put these on the bottom here. Yeah, so we have Obsidian, Boulder, and then the other one. I forgot what I called that one. Or what they called that one. Let's see. Bold Type. Fascinated? Was that what I got? I think it was. And then Obsidian. So I say we go with Bold Type and Obsidian. And these two darker shades here. There we go. And then maybe top it off with this number 1. What do you think? Yes? And then we'll do like a nice eyeliner on top. Not a wing though, because again, we want it to be on the more neutral side. But we can make it nice and smoky and smudge it out. Actually, there's a black in here that's really nice to smudge that liner out with. It's called Rock Bottom. It's really pretty. It's nice for smudging. I've done it a little bit. You can tell it's kind of messy right there. And then we will smudge that out with the Rock Bottom there. What do you think? I think that would be really stunning. You do have to be careful with black though, because it gets everywhere. But once it's on and set, you're good. So, let's get started. Eyeshadow is my favorite part, always. Okay. Let's get my brushes together. Okay. Alright, let us begin. So, let's start, I think, with the Bold Type, kind of on the outer corner, and then work that into the crease. And then we will go in with Obsidian to kind of deepen things out here on the outer corner. And then go in with the number 1 color Exhibitionist. No, just CoverGirl. Exhibitionist. What do you think? It sounds like a plan to me. So, Bold Type. Close your eyes, please, my love. Thank you. And I'm going to set this right here so I can dip back into it as needed. Close your eyes. Perfect. Yeah, right in the crease. That's perfect. That is a really soft color. I like that a lot. And dip back in for the next eye. Tap, tap, tap. Close your eyes. Perfect. Really lovely. I like that. That's a perfect color on you. Yeah. Okay, so Now let's go in with obsidian to deepen that up just a little bit. Again, we're staying pretty neutral here, but you do want it to have a little bit of definition there, right? All right, and close your eyes again, please. There we go. Just in the outer corners here. Add a little bit of depth. Perfect. And tap, tap, tap. Close. Lovely. Okay. Alrighty. And I'm going to blend it out now. Close. Thank you. And now this is a bare brush. I'm not blending it with any color in particular or anything at all, actually. Just smoothing it out. And your other eye. Beautiful. Love that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I like that. Let me get my color now. See if we can shake it up. Just to make sure it's well blended. Alrighty. It is quite liquidy, but it does dry down, so. Alright. Close your eyes. Perfect. Alright. And I'm going to ask that you keep your eye closed while this does dry down, just for a few minutes. And while it does, I'm going to wipe that dust off your face, the powder, not the dust. The powder, close. Perfect. And then we can go from there, because it doesn't take long. Perfect. Keep them closed, keep them closed. I know you know, but. Alright. And let me get my brush. Alright. I'm just going to wipe this powder off. This is a big fluffy brush. It's very soft. It's one of my favorites. Beautiful. Okay, you can probably open your eyes now. How does that feel? Does it feel okay? Does it feel like it's drying down? That's what I love to hear. Alright, I'm going to move that so I don't drop it, because I am known to drop everything. Let's see. Your eyes are done. Your face is on. So now we need to fix it up a little bit. Let's look here. I have your favorite blush. I thought we could use that today. Let's take a look. So we have the Koki Soft Gradient Blush in Starcrossed. This is really pretty for a nice, soft, natural look. And I know that color up there does not look nice, not and soft, but when you blend them all together, it's really pretty. It's right there. So I thought we could do that with a nice neutral bronzer and soft highlight. What do you think? Perfect. Okay. Now, let me look here. Beautiful. This really does give just a glow within kind of a look, which is perfect for today because you are glowing with happiness, my dear. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of contour right under your cheekbones. This is different from bronzer. With contour, you want almost a gray undertone because you're creating a shadow. So a bronzer is there to warm you up, and a contour is there to cast a nice cool shadow. So you want almost a nice gray undertone, which this is lovely. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow contour. This is the shade Fair Light. You want a cool tone for a contour and a warmer tone for a bronzer. Not too warm tone because then you get orange, but perfect. Just going to dot that in there. I don't contour often, but if there's going to be an occasion where a lot of pictures are being taken, it's nice. You don't need a lot of contour though. You have cheekbones. I don't know what that's like. Perfect. Just blend it out just a little bit. Okay, blend the other side there. Lovely. Just gives a little extra definition. Perfect. So for highlighters, I have a couple of options. We could go soft with the highlighter since you have a little bit of sparkle and pop on your eyelid. Don't want those to compete too much, but if you are going to be doing a lot of pictures, you might want to step it up just a little bit. We have the Tartist Pro Glow liquid highlighter in Sparkler. You've seen this a bit before. I'll do those on this hand. Let's see. A little bit goes a long way with this too. There's that. There's not a lot of color to it, but it is quite reflective. It's a highlighter. It highlights. And then, of course, my favorite, as you know, is the Juvia's Place in the color Ivory Light. This is really nice on camera. I mean, they both are. I just reach for this one quite a bit. There's the Juvia's Place. Ooh, look at that. Very bright. Now, if you wanted something more neutral, I do have a powder one here. This is the Fenty Beauty Metal Moon in the shade Kilowatt. I would say this is very neutral, which is fine if that's what you want, but it's almost hard to see. It's not my personal favorite. Sorry. But it does look like holographic here, or duochrome. It has almost a purpley shift, but it doesn't really swatch that well, and I can't ever really seem to get a lot on my hand. See, it's right there on my finger. But again, you know, if you want a more neutral highlighter, that is a totally fine option. So you can kind of see it. It's right here. There you go. So we have the Tarte, Juvia's Place, and then the Fenty Beauty right there. So what are you thinking? Get my hand right here because I will get that everywhere. You want to do the Juvia's Place? Okay. I get it. Not a problem. And it doesn't have to be a lot, just a few little dots there. Alright. So look at me straight on so I can make sure I'm getting this in the right place. And just dot, 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 and dot, dot, dot. Ooh, that is a squeaky lid. Beautiful. And I'm just going to use my fingertips and pat it in. Okay, and your other side. Beautiful. So let me look at you. We have contour, blush, highlighter. Let's do a little bit of bronzing. I'm just going to do some right up here on your forehead area. We have the Tartist Pro Glow. And where we have some colors in here. Let's use, I think this this one will go well. It's kind of subtle, which is fine because we're not going for a big in your face look, but just enough. Just over on your hairline here. Okay. Perfect. That is just a little bit of warmth there. So even though you've been poring over your books for the last few months, it looks like you've been out in the sunshine. All right. Getting a head start on summer break, right? So that's done. Let me do your eyeliner. Like I said, we're just going to take the regular eyeliner here. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Eyeliner. Stuff stays all day. I like this quite a bit. And I'm just going to smudge it over your top line. We'll do a coat of mascara. Well, no. I'll smudge this over your top line, tight line, and then we'll do the black smudge out. And then we'll do a coat of mascara. Fix your eyebrows, do your lips, and then you can be on your way, my friend, to graduate. So, all right, close your eyes. Perfect. Okay, and your other eye. Okay. And I'm going to smudge that with black, and that is called, I think it was, yeah, Rock Bottom. Right in here. Just a little bit. And that honestly should be enough for both eyes there, because a little goes a long way with black eyeshadow. Close. Lovely. That is gorgeous. My goodness. That really pulls everything together here. Good gracious. That's beautiful. Okay. I love it. And I know you will too. I'm very excited. Yeah, smudging it was the way to go. Because if you're going for a soft glam, you don't want harsh lines. So, okay, let me curl your eyelashes. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay. And we have the Lash Paradise. Waterproof, of course, because that is going to be needed today. All right, and blink, blink, wiggle, 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 blink, 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 blink. Perfect. This is lengthening and volumizing, so it's really nice. Other eye. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay. And blink, 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 blink. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Blink, blink. Yeah, I like to do a nice little wiggle at the base of my lashes to make sure everything gets kind of feathered out and separated. It's really nice. It looks so beautiful on you. Okay. While that is kind of drying, let's do a quick run through with the eyebrows. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer Ultrafine Tip Shaping Pencil. And the color Brunette. So I'm going to do a quick brush through, and then we will just fill in a few spots here and there. Yep, your brows are nice. Other side. And then let's just kind of go through and fill in just a little bit there. Just a little bit of color. Perfect. And your other side. Lovely. And what I like to do next is to comb through them again, just to kind of take away any harsh lines that may have happened. Okay. Just a quick brush through. These actually look really nice. Okay. So for your lips, before I forget, let's do the tight line real quick. Just right up in there. I feel like that really adds a fullness, especially if you're not going to be doing false lashes. Adds a nice fullness to your eyelash look. So look up. Just going to go really quickly right up in that lash line there. Kind of pulls everything together. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, that looks so nice. All right, look up. I'm going to do your other eye really quickly. Get right up in there. Just get the inside of the waterline. Okay. And I will send this with you so you can touch up if you need to. I don't think you will. It stays for a very long time, but you never know. So for your lips, I thought we again could go a nice soft neutral. This is the ColourPop Blotted Lip in the color Melty. It is a soft brown, which is really flattering, especially with this kind of look. And it smells like vanilla frosting. Come on. I have to go get some cake. So there is that. It's a very soft color, very neutral, very flattering. There you go. Just dot that on. And it feels like a chapstick or like a lip balm. It's very comfortable to wear. Top lip. Top lip. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna give this to you as well, because this you probably will have to touch up. And then I'm going to top that off with the ColourPop Luxe Gloss and the color Come Through. Love that. It's a really soft color again, and it's perfect. I feel it's a perfect combination with this lipstick because it is neutral, a little bit of a brownie pink, and it has gold glitter in it, but you really can't see it. But I don't think it has a smell. A little bit. Not as nice as the lipstick, but a little bit of a vanilla smell. But there's the gloss. So you can see that combo together is really pretty. So, I wonder, can you see the glitter in that? I don't think so. Maybe a little bit, but it doesn't matter. You don't see it on your lip. So, alright. And again, perfect. Just dot that on there. It's not sticky. I mean, no more so than a lip gloss should be, but it's not heavy. It's really nice, actually. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to do a setting spray. It's going to cover your eyes here. Okay. Oh, gorgeous. You look beautiful. I can't wait to see you get your diploma. I'm so proud of you. I know you've worked so hard. Take a deep breath and relax.